Hi, everybody. My name is Andrea Parker, and I'm with the Massachusetts Statewide Family Engagement Center. It is my pleasure to be here with you today. This is the first time I've done a Facebook Live, so bear with me. Um, Today is Focus Friday, so we are very excited um, to look inwards today and to focus some time on self and self-awareness and just kind of how we're feeling today. So, as some of you might know, this pertains to 21st century learning skills and self-awareness, um, also the CASEL social emotional learning framework, so that we can really support ourselves and be aware of how we are doing so that we can serve others well. So I'd like to invite you today to take a moment to look inwards and to check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. I've had a little bit of a headache all week, so we're going to do some work today on breathing to relieve headaches. So first, I'd like to invite you to see if you have some things around you that might provide some comfort. So personally, I like to have a little candle that helps me with a little bit of aromatherapy and helping me to feel relaxed. I also have my teapot, a cup of tea. You could just have a glass of water. I do have a stuffy because he's very soft. I'd like to have my puppy here, but she'd be a little disruptive. Okay, and I'm just sitting on the floor in my bedroom, which has now become my office, and I've got my back against my bed. I think for some of the activity we're doing today, you might like to be lying down, so I'd like to invite you to do that. Sometimes I find it relaxing to put on a bit of hand cream or facial cream and just dedicate those moments to really taking care of myself. So we're going to start today. I'm going to read a little bit from this book. It's actually designed for children. It's called Just Breathe. But since this is our first session, I'd like to read a little bit from here today. Oops, and I think we have a visitor. Come on. So this is Cecilia. Cecilia, you're live on Facebook.
Hi.
All right. So, okay, show me your picture. Beautiful.
Musical note is loud.
Okay, thank you. All right. So, reading from this book, Just Breathe. Let's take a moment to understand how your brain and your body react to stress. Thousands of years ago, humans had to survive with little shelter to protect themselves against wild animals and extreme weather. When early humans were confronted with dangerous situations, their bodies and brains went into survival mode. I thought this was appropriate for now because with the trauma that many of us or those we serve are facing, we often enter into fight and flight. So, say you, as an early human, come across an angry tiger. Your body would immediately get ready to fight or run away. This is called fight or flight response. Your brain, sensing danger, would make your heart beat faster and send more blood to your muscles and tell you to breathe faster so that you would have the strength and energy to escape or to fight. Once you had dealt with the situation, your body and brain would return to normal, and then you would rest and recover. Or, if you were really scared, perhaps you would just freeze, and well then, you would really be in trouble. You would hold your breath, and your body would shake with fear. Fast forward to today. We are not wild fighting angry tigers, and danger might not seem as dramatic, or maybe it does because of the pandemic. But your body and brain still react in the same way. When someone is mean to you at work, or when you don't know how to solve a problem that you need to do, or when your kids are fighting, you may still feel vulnerable, and your brain may just react by sending chemicals to the body to fight off the situation or to just freeze. This creates a sense of stress and tension, and even though inside you may feel like it's dangerous, it's not as real as fighting a wild tiger. But your body doesn't realize that. It reacts in the same way as it would in that situation. And often you don't take the time to let your body and brain recover once the danger has gone away. So since we're living through a pandemic, and it's been more than 6 months now, I would like us to just take a moment to reflect on how we're feeling today. Instead of just letting your brain react automatically to a situation, like that fight or flight or freeze, you can help your brain take a pause and react smarter and calmer, and then come up with better solutions to handling difficult situations that may arise throughout the day. If you know how to deal with stress when someone calls you a name, or when someone treats you in a way you don't want to be treated, or when you feel you have too much work, or when you're left out of an activity with family that you'd like to attend, then you can work on not getting so upset or sad. You know, instead, that you can access a safe and happy place and a better plan. And you don't let the stress build up. Instead, you give your brain and body time to rest and recover and to stay strong. So as I mentioned, we're going to work a little bit today on headaches. I said I've had a headache all week. One moment. So this is when I would like to invite you to lie down if you haven't already. And we're going to center ourselves on our breathing. We're going to connect our thumb to our forefinger. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Hold that for a second or two, and then breathe out. Now connect your thumb and your middle finger. Your thumb and your ring finger. Your thumb and your pinky. And try to go backwards again. Still inhaling. Hold your breath for a second or two. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So again, inviting you to lie down or sit in a position that's comfortable. Today, sadly, lots of us get headaches. If you're like me, you get migraines that might be hormonal related, stress related. Headaches seem to come from a variety of factors. Some is linked to stress, diet, lack of sleep, or dehydration, a lot of which is probably happening to us today. I know I'm not drinking enough water. Sometimes I don't get enough sleep. I'm, like a lot of you, a single parent doing the whole work from home, childcare. It's complicated. For some of us, headaches show up unexpectedly. So here are a few tips you can use to prevent headaches. Sleep well, exercise, notice if and when you get headaches, if it's because of something you eat or if you missed a meal, and drink lots of water. So now I'd like you to lay your hands on your stomach if you're lying down, okay? Maybe better on your rib cage outside where your diaphragm is. Okay? Now I'm going to invite you to breathe in, inhale to the count of 4. Hold it for a few seconds and exhale to the count of 4. And as you exhale, you want to really imagine your stomach, your diaphragm, closing in like a zipper. So let's go. Inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now stop. See if you can feel your heart beating. Maybe place your fingers on your neck or your wrist where you can feel your pulse. Can you feel the beat in your fingers or anywhere else in your body? Take another breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for a second. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much for coming today to our Facebook Live at the Federation for Children with Special Needs. My name is Andrea Parker. Once again, I'm a senior trainer at the Massachusetts Statewide Center for Family Engagement. If you liked what we did today, please join us on Mondays. For educators, we are offering Mindful Mondays on Mondays at 7 p.m. It will be an hour-long session, and you can register at bit.ly register Mindful Mondays, or on the MASFEC calendar page. That's MASFEC, MASFEC /calendar. So to end today, I would just like to invite you to share some gratitude with yourself. Be grateful and thankful that you've shown up today, that you've come to join who knows how many other people who have decided to dedicate 10 to 12 minutes to themselves. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend where you can get outside and get some fresh air and do some things that bring you joy and inspiration. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.